Hello students. Now by this video let us study about the structure of oxoacids of phosphorus under the unit P block elements 2. So memorizing these structures of oxoacids of phosphorus and formula is not that easy. So first let us understand some basic or fundamental concepts regarding these oxoacids of phosphorus. So until and unless you understand those basic concepts, you will not be able to memorize these formulas and the structure. Okay. So first let us go how to deduce the formula for each of these oxoacids. So oxoacid. What do you mean by oxoacid of phosphorus? Of course, in this oxoacid of phosphorus, phosphorus will be there, oxygen will be there, and acid. But acid means what? It donates a proton. Acids means it donates a proton. So a proton is nothing but your H plus. So H plus is your hydrogen ion. So this hydrogen in the form of atom is also present in this oxoacids of phosphorus. So likewise, phosphorus, oxygen and hydrogen combine together to form the oxoacids. Got it? Yes? Now, this oxoacids of phosphorus, the basic structure for this oxoacids of phosphorus is two structures. So one is orthophosphorus acid. Orthophosphorus acid. So oxoacids of phosphorus I am categorizing into two. One is orthophosphorus acid. The formula for orthophosphorus acid is H3PO3. Okay, and another one is orthophosphoric acid H3PO4. So these two acids form the basic structures for all other oxoacids of phosphorus. Okay, so the orthophosphorus acid H3PO3 and orthophosphoric acid H3PO4, they are acting as the basic structures for all other oxoacids of phosphorus. Fine. Now this orthophosphorus acid, based on this structure, another two phosphorus acid is also obtained. So one is hypophosphorus acid. Hypophosphorus acid. And here it is pyrophosphorus. Likewise, orthophosphoric acid, from here two other phosphoric acids are obtained. So there is also hypophosphoric acid and pyrophosphoric acid. Pyrophosphoric acid. Now let us see how to deduce the formula for these acids, that is hypophosphorus acid, pyrophosphorus acid, and from orthophosphoric acid, the two other acids are hypophosphoric acid and pyrophosphoric acid. Formulas we will see. Now from this, so I said you for these two acids, that is hypophosphorus acid and pyrophosphorus acid, the basic is the orthophosphorus acid. Likewise, for the hypophosphoric acid and pyrophosphoric acid, the basic acid is the orthophosphoric acid. Okay. Now we will see how the formula is deduced from it. Now from this orthophosphoric acid, you minus one oxygen atom. So what you get? You get H3PO2. Yes. So from this three oxygen atom, you remove one oxygen atom. So you get H3PO2. So this is the formula for hypophosphorus acid. Okay. Now likewise, let us see the formula for pyrophosphorus acid. So from H3PO2, you multiply this formula of orthophosphoric acid by 2. Okay, and water molecule and subtract a water molecule, we get the formula for pyrophosphorus acid. So let us multiply H3PO3, H3 into 2, so you get H6. P into 2, so that gives you P2, and O3 into 2, so that gives you O6. Okay, now from this you just minus a water molecule. Okay, so H2O, you just minus, so what you get? You get H4P2O5. Okay, so H4P2O5 is the formula for the pyrophosphorus acid. Got it? Yes. So for hypophosphorus acid, H3PO2 is the formula, and for pyrophosphorus acid, the formula is H4P2O5. Yes. Now, likewise here also in the orthophosphoric acid, how the formula is obtained? We see here. So from H3PO4, you just multiply by 2, and then you minus a water molecule from it. Okay. So from H3PO4, you multiply by 2. So what you get? You get H6, H3 into 2, H6, then P2, O4 into 2, that gives you OH. Okay. Now from this, you just minus a water molecule. Yes. So H2O, you minus. So what you get here? You get H4P2O7. Okay. So pyrophosphoric acid formula is H4P2O7. So this is the formula for the pyrophosphoric acid. Okay. Now from this pyrophosphoric acid, you just minus an oxygen atom. From pyrophosphoric acid, you just remove an oxygen atom. So that gives you, so the formula is like this, H4P2O6. So this is the formula for the hypophosphoric acid. Okay, is it simple? Yes, it is simple, provided you know these fundamental ideas. If you understand, then easily you can just write the formula for these oxoacids of phosphorus. Okay, so I repeat once again. So oxoacids of phosphorus I am categorizing into two. So one category is orthophosphorus acid and another category is orthophosphoric acid. Okay, so orthophosphorus acid the formula is H3PO3 and orthophosphoric acid formula is H3PO4. So these two formulas if you keep in your mind, so remaining oxoacid formulas you can write it easily. Okay, now this orthophosphorus acid based on the formula orthophosphorus acid, again another two categories of orthophosphorus acid is hypophosphorus acid and pyrophosphorus acid. Okay, so from this orthophosphorus acid you just subtract an oxygen atom, so you get hypophosphorus acid, that is H3PO2, and from orthophosphorus acid you multiply by 2, so you get H6P2O6, and from that you remove a water molecule, so you get H4P2O5. So that is the formula for the pyrophosphorus acid. Okay, H4P2O5 is the formula for pyrophosphorus acid. Now likewise here also the basic acid formula is H3PO4, that is orthophosphoric acid. Again based on this orthophosphoric acid, again it is categorized into two, hypophosphoric acid and pyrophosphoric acid. So it is easy for you to memorize the concept. So here also hypo, here is pyro, even here in the phosphoric acid also hypophosphoric acid and pyrophosphoric acid. So there is no chance for you to forget the names of these oxoacids. Okay, and it is easy to write the formulas too. Okay, so hypophosphoric acid, how do you get? H4P2O6, so that you get from pyrophosphoric acid. So how do you get pyrophosphoric acid? Orthophosphoric acid you multiply by 2, and from that you just minus minus or subtract a water molecule. So you get H4P2O7. So this is the formula for the pyrophosphoric acid. So from pyrophosphoric acid, you just remove an oxygen atom. So you get H4P2O6. So this is the formula for hypophosphoric acid. Okay, so now hope you understood how to deduce the formulas for these oxoacids of phosphorus. So how many oxoacids of phosphorus formulas we studied? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 oxoacids of phosphorus formulas we studied. So hope you will be able to deduce these formulas easily, provided you just memorize just the 2 formulas of orthophosphorus acid and orthophosphoric acid. Orthophosphorus means only 3 oxygen atoms, whereas orthophosphoric acid means 4 oxygen atoms. So that is the only difference you have to study in this formula. So once you study this basic for these 2 basic formulas, then other 4 formulas can be written easily from this. Okay. So how to write? So I have written, I have said, explained you the different methods or the techniques to reduce the formula. Fine. So next we will see the structures of these phosphorus. Now I have written the oxoacids of phosphorus. Let us see how to draw the structure for all these oxoacids of phosphorus. So I want to tell you one thing is that for all the oxoacids of phosphorus atom with an oxygen atom and one OH. So this should be always there in each structure of oxoacids of phosphorus. Okay, phosphorus double bond O bond OH. This should be there. Without this, no oxoacids of phosphorus formula exists. Okay, so in each oxoacids of formula, this should be there. That is phosphorus double bond O bond OH. That should be there. So this is the basic structure for all these oxoacids of phosphorus. Okay. So now let us write the structure for each oxoacid. So first let us look into the orthophosphorus acid. That is the formula is H3PO3. So ultimately, as I said, phosphorus. It is single phosphorus atom is there. Yes. So double bond O, then bond OH. Okay. Now, how many oxygen atom is there? 3 oxygen atoms. So here already 2 oxygen atom is there. So 1 oxygen atom. So I just put it over here. Okay. Now how many hydrogen atom? Yes, 3 hydrogen atoms. So 1 is here. So 1 I put it over here. Yes. So a bond is there between the phosphorus and oxygen, and another 1 hydrogen. So I just place it over here. Okay, now let us look into the bond surrounding the phosphorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bond is there surrounding the oxygen atom, and surrounding and near the oxygen, there should be 2 bonds. So 1 bond is with hydrogen and 1 bond with oxygen. Fine. So now 3 hydrogen atom and 3 oxygen atom and 1 phosphorus atom. So this is structure for orthophosphorus acid. Okay. Now let us look at the structure for hypophosphorus acid. So as usual, which is right, P double bond O bond OH, as usual we put it. And then now how many hydrogen atom is left here? 3 hydrogen atom. So out of 3, 1 is placed over here. Now another 2 is there. So 1 I put it over here and another I put it over here. Okay. So likewise 3 hydrogen atom, then 2 oxygen atom and 1 phosphorus atom. Fine. So surrounding phosphorus 5 bonds are there. So that is your structure for hypophosphorus acid. Now let us look for the pyrophosphorus acid. So here it is 2 phosphorus atoms are there. So 1 I put it over here and another I put it here. Okay. Now as usual with the phosphorus, a double bond oxygen should be there and a single bond OH should be there. Okay. So likewise for this phosphorus also I put it the same, double bond O bond OH. Fine. Now how many oxygen atom is remaining again? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 oxygen atom. Now 1 is placed, 1 is left over. So that oxygen I just put it over here. Yes. Now hydrogen. How many hydrogen atom? So 1, only 2 hydrogen atom is placed here. Now actually it should be 4. So one hydrogen atom I place it over here, another one I place it over here. Yes. So 5 oxygen atom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oxygen atom, 2 phosphorus atom, and surrounding the phosphorus atom 5 bonds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and 4 oxygen atoms, that is also out. So this is structure for pyrophosphorus acid. So it's very simple, very simple, provided the basic structure if you understand, then all other structure easily you can write it. Now let us look into the structure of orthophosphoric acid. So H3PO4. So as I said, single phosphorus, oxygen atom and one OH. Yes, now there is 4 oxygen atoms, so 2 is here, so one more oxygen atom I place it over here and another one I place it here. Okay, now how many hydrogen atom is left over? There should be 3 hydrogen atom, but only one is here, so another hydrogen atom I place one over here, another one here. Okay, so that's the structure for your orthophosphoric acid. Now let us look for the pyrophosphoric acid. So H4P2O7. So here 2 phosphorus atoms should be there. S and double bond O, bond OH. So likewise here also double bond O, bond OH. Now there should be 6 oxygen atoms. So 1, 2, 3, 4 oxygen atoms is already there. Yes. Now another 2 oxygen atoms should be there. Place it over here. Another I place it over here. Okay. Now let us look into the hydrogen atom. So here 2 hydrogen atom is there. Remaining 2 should be there. So one I place over here. Another I place it over here. Okay. And a bond is placed between these 2 phosphorus. So likewise 5 bonds are present surrounding each phosphorus atom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for this phosphorus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is your hypophosphoric acid. Now what is one more is left? So that is your pyrophosphoric acid. So that structure also I will write it over here. Yes, pyrophosphoric acid. So the pyrophosphoric acid formula is H4P2O7. Yes, let me write the structure over here. So one phosphorus here and one phosphorus here, double bond O, here also double bond O, here bond OH, so here also bond OH. Now 4 oxygen atom is there, whereas there 7 oxygen atom is there in the formula, so only 4 is here, so one I give it over here, another one I give it here, one more is left, so that I just put it over here. Okay, so likewise 7 oxygen atom is there. Now hydrogen atom, 2 hydrogen atom is there. So one I place it over here, another I place it here. Yes. So now all 4 hydrogen atom is also there, and 7 oxygen atom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 oxygen atom, and each phosphorus is surrounded with 5 bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is your structure of pyrophosphoric acid. Yes, so hope writing the formula is very easier now. So the tricks of how to write the formula I have explained you, and writing the structure also very simple. Yes, if one structure if you learn to write, then all other structures by looking into the formula easily you can write it. Okay, fine. So hope you understood the structure of oxoacids of phosphorus. Thank you.